Hello, I'm Belinda Carter, and this is our assignment regarding the body ritual of the Nacirema. And as I read the assignment, which was very interesting, I was able to see some. At first, I was shocked. My initial reflection was that I was very shocked by the content, and it seemed to be extreme as far as the rituals that this group of people practiced. But as I continued to read, and I read the article about four times, I realized there are a lot of similarities between this group of people and Western culture, Americans specifically, not necessarily as extreme in my opinion, but someone observing from the outside could say that there are some similarities. One of the first that stood out for me was that in American culture, it says in our article that much of the people's time was spent devoted to economic pursuits. Americans are very much into wealth and economic stability and growth. And so I thought that was a familiar theme in our culture as well. Also, we obtain this by working long hours. Some people work more than one job. Whatever it takes, we educate ourselves so that we can obtain a higher lifestyle. Um, and also, we like to keep up with the Joneses, as we say. We look over and compare ourselves among ourselves to see what other people have, what other people are doing. We strive for larger houses. We strive for bigger cars. We strive for just more money, more wealth. We are a greedy nation. So I did notice that. Another thing I thought was interesting is that this article talked about women's rights or the lack thereof. I saw some similarities in how the women are treated differently from the men. There's some body shaming with them not being able to breastfeed or had to hide their pregnancies, those types of things. Something else I thought interesting uh, had to do with the focus on faith based religion. They worship pretty much their leaders, the men, the soothsayers, the magicians, the mouth doctors. These people they listen to, and at all costs would do whatever they needed to do. Another similarity I saw focus on the activity surrounding the appearance of the body. As Americans, we have become very health conscious. There's a portion of our population that is very health conscious, exercising daily, strenuously. A lot of money is spent on health equipment. A lot of money is spent on uh, prolonging life, daily exercise, purchasing this equipment to have in your home, joining health clubs, and participating in sports. All of these things are to help us to maintain a healthy body. We also participate. We are now trending with being vegetarians, eating a keto diet, low fat diet. All of these things Americans have adapted and used. And in the purchase of that, I also thought about the shrines that the group that we read about in their homes, having their homes. And we have somewhat of that in that we buy ninjas, to make smoothies. And we have all these supplements and vitamins that we have in our homes so that we can continue to be healthy people. I also read about the rituals that these people practice, such as the secrecy involved in some of the things that they do. They only tell their children, they keep it in the home. And some of us do that. Women wear wigs, we wear weaves, men have toupees, we have dentures, we have all kinds of aesthetics and things that we don't talk about, partials in our mouth, dental work, that we do not talk about. We have waist trainers, women do to have a smaller waist, kind of like the corsets that they had back in the day. And also very essential to a lot of people's, these things are essential to a lot of people's emotional and psychological health as well. I also want to talk about the fact that we have rituals that other people might seem outside observers kind of crude and different, such as communion, which symbolizes the blood and body of Jesus Christ. We take communion, and people might think it's kind of cannibalistic. Our beauty industry is not new; it's old. You could trace it back to Egypt. And I thought about how our communication patterns, our industry, beauty industry, is as old as man itself. It could be traced back to Egypt, the birthplace of man, and our practices and use of cosmetic surgery. It influences the entire world. And it did decline at some time, but now we're obsessed with beauty and body image, plastic surgery. In 20s, according to it says an article in the Science Daily 2017, Americans spent over $16 billion on plastic surgery, reducing their breasts, enlarging our breasts, rhinoplasty, having a liposuction, facelifts, tightening of the skin around the neck. And this, because of the spread of Christianity, there was some promotion of modesty, which kind of calmed it down. But now we are back at an all-time high with the cosmetics, and we can purchase these things in mass doses. So beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder. It's an expression of oneself, one's beliefs, one's culture, and it reflects our own values. According to the National Geographic article, The Idea of Beauty is Always Shifting, is published January 2020 by Givhan, Givhan, and Morales. The article says that today beauty is more inclusive than ever before. Gone are the days of trying to look like swimsuit models, and people are more accepting of their individual body type, skin tones, and facial features. And these are the things that impress me, and the similarities that I found concerning our culture today and the culture of the group that we studied. Thank you.